Welcome to Pilates Chakras Tarot. It is March 2021, and today I'm going to do a collective reading because it has been a busy month for me, or the end of February was a very busy end of the month going into March. So I want to get something out for the month of March, just to get at the top of March. Normally I have the numerology birth number readings out already for the month, but because for the sake of time right now, I just want to get a collective message out for all of you who are looking for the chakra and numerology message for the month of March. So we'll do that. And then I'm going to see where else the reading takes me. I have a few oracle decks I want to use today, but let's go ahead and get out the message from the chakras. All right. So Spirit, please do give us a divine message from the spirit realm to this physical realm on what we need to be focused on for the month of March. As the month of March is here, we are on the brink of the vernal equinox, an end of a quarter, the first quarter of 2021, and there's a lot to be expected, or just a series of events to take place, and we need to be on par for this month going into the vernal equinox and into the second quarter. So thank you, Spirit, for the message. We'll begin by cutting the deck and get our message from the chakras. Let's see. First chakra out again. This is how I started off when I first began reading with the throat chakra. So we must be expressing ourselves wholeheartedly, completely. No holds bar, being honest in our expression, being our true, authentic selves, and being vocal about what it is that we desire, what we expect. Be bold in what you're asking for right now. Be bold in the way you present yourself. Trust who you are and be that. Be exactly who you are here to be, living your life on purpose. And this is a message strictly for those individuals and the collective, that are really surrendering to what truly is and who they truly are, and wanting to express that in the world at large. So the throat chakra. So nurture your throat, with, I'm thinking, it's coming to me, warm water, ginger, wet your whistle, if you will. I also have a throat chakra meditation on my Patreon page, which is Pilates Chakras Tarot. So you can join that membership if you like. I do have a specific membership for meditation. And as that membership grows, I add more and more. But right now there's a few different meditations up on my Patreon page. But if you would like for me to send it to you, you can also shoot me a message, and I'll just send you the link to the voice or the throat chakra, fifth chakra meditation. I don't mind offering that as a compliment from me. All right, so self-expression. Please do express yourself. Express your beauty. You are beautiful in your own way. And no matter what others think, you must be expressive and assertive in your own right. And that also comes along with a responsibility. So be sure that you're standing on your square as you express yourself and express your throat chakra, all right? Harnessing those positive attributes in your thoughts, in your emotions, and in your actions and behavior, all right? Because you will be held accountable, or you are held accountable for your thoughts, actions, and deeds. All right, something else that came up was when you surrender from the chakras, from a spirit realm, from the throat chakra. You're expressing yourself the best as you know how, meaning being honest and transparent. And you can't go wrong with that. You know, you will be sure to pass through the portal unscathed. All right. So I will elaborate on that a little bit as we move forward, because as the messages and as the cards come out, it will give us a little bit more depth to this card here, or to the card of self-expression and who we really are and being bold. All right. So again, it keeps coming up. No, do not be irresponsible in your thoughts, actions, and deeds, because they do count. Okay, let's see what else Spirit's telling me to pull another card. So the second card out is Insight, and that is the 7th chakra. All right, this message is coming from our 7th chakra, which is the crown chakra. Insight. So you're being given insight right now on your self-expression, your inner voice. All right, is that insight. All right, and it is divine, and it wants you to operate as the divine and express yourself as the divine. Express yourself to be understood. All right, self-evaluate. And if self-evaluate before you express, because as you get that insight, it's all about taking what resonates with you. All right, especially if it's coming from the external world. All right, the secular world. You definitely want to evaluate those things for yourself. All right, and anything that's coming up from your internal place, you can trust that and know that you are being honest and true to yourself. And as you wean out and discern those things that are coming from the lower self, you weed those out. That's part of the self-evaluation, so that you can be your greater self and awaken that true nature of who you are, that authenticity, so that when you're vocalizing your boldness, your valor, you know that you can stand on your square, and all of those who support you will back you, because they know that you're being true to who you really are when you express yourself. And seek understanding. As that insight comes to you, as Spirit talks to you, as your spirit guides, as your totems, your ancestors, whoever your guides are that you call in to support you, to rely upon, awakening that. You want to awaken that part of you. You want to nurture that part of you, so that you know that your spirit team is there, and that it is the messages that you're getting are solid and clear from the spirit realm. And ask for that understanding, so that you understand what it is that your spirit guides are trying to tell you, where they're leading you to, and that you're living life truly on purpose. And that's how we live on purpose, is knowing and seeking understanding from our spirit guides, from our ancestors, for the divinity that is guiding us to our future, into that space of unknowing. We can go there and we can anticipate with excitement. All right, so do adhere to that insight that is being given to you, because it's being given to you in love and honesty, unadulterated. Okay, so those are the chakras we need to focus on. And I think Spirit is asking me to pull one more, and then my hand went to the bottom, so the base chakra went right away because I had saw it early. So that's the energy. All right, the base chakra is where we need to solidify. This is our foundation, our security, our self-preservation comes from nurturing our first chakra, which is the root chakra or the base chakra. So set that foundation. Nurture that foundation. Ground yourself from the top, which is the 7th chakra, to the bottom. From the top to the bottom, and from the bottom to the top. You can just make that infinity loop, constantly going from the first to the second, from the first to the 7th chakra, back down from the 7th to the 1st chakra. You keep that loop going, checking in, self-evaluating. All right, so we are a wholeness. We are whole beings. We're not fragmented. All right, so we don't want to break it. We don't want to stop at just from one chakra to the next. Now, when Spirit is telling us to focus on one complete chakra, yes, we know that that's the chakra we need to focus on. So we need to spend time. We need to spend time at the 5th chakra, which is our throat chakra. We need to spend time in the spirit realm, which is our 7th chakra. And we need to spend time at the base. But in between, we have the sacral, we have the solar plexus, we have the heart chakras, and then we have the 6th chakra, which is our third eye. All right, so we want to make sure that we honor all 7 chakras, and you can even go further than that. We do also have the 8th, the 10th, and the 11th. All right, as above, so below. But nonetheless, we are whole beings, so you nurture your entire body, that infinity loop. You go from 1 to 7, from 7 to 1, focusing on the 3, spending time and nurturing your 3, your 1st, your 7th, and your 5th chakra. All right, so let's continue on. Let's go to our numerology. Let's see what Spirit has to offer us in the way of the numbers. What messages want to come out to support those 3 chakras, all right, that are on the table right now. Spirit, please give us the numerology to support the message that's already here. All right, being in the world and expressing ourselves as whole, complete beings, sovereign beings. Feeling sacred and secure. Preserving what is good. Our greater selves. Letting go and releasing the lower self. All right, Spirit, what is the message? One more shuffle, and then we'll pull. If nothing comes out, we'll pull from the top. Cut the deck and pull from the top. Let's see what the energy is on the bottom. I'm being led. Domestic harmony. All right. So domestic harmony is the energy at hand. All right. We should be looking at our home. Where is home for you? It doesn't have to be the dwelling, because you dwell in your body. You dwell in your vessel. Okay? This body, this physical body, your spirit dwells there. So we need to harmonize with our physical body, which is our home. Now, in an external world, in the secular world, our home is the dwelling, the building. All right, the actual place where we lay our head down, our bodies down, and rest. There must be rest within your home as well. All right, with your family members, with your loved ones, with your beloved, your better half, your lovers. All right, we want to cultivate a harmony in the home. All right, so that's the energy coming from the numbers. But let's see what comes off the top. Personal growth. All right, that right away falls right under the 5th chakra, which is our audio vortex. There's personal growth in the way that we express ourselves, in the way that we are convicted to be truly who we are, true to ourselves. All right, true in our voice, because we're thinking and we're self-evaluating before we speak. So when we do speak, that's growth. That we know we can stand, or we can be convicted in our personal growth in the way we express ourselves. All right, let's see what else comes out. Oh, a lot of purple, a lot of royal violet purple on the board. Physical activity. We must be active. We must get into our physical health. All right. And that activity, physical activity, helps us to feel good about ourselves. I was in the, when I was away, and I was on the hotel elevator, and I got on, and there was a woman in there. She had on her workout gear, and she had her music booming. So she says she walks around with her music booming every morning. She can't start her day without her music. I mean, she was playing everything. She was playing Biggie, she was playing Tupac, whatever. It was booming in the elevator. When I got in, I thought I was on the disco elevator. But it was great because she expressed herself. She was like, I can't start my day without this. I love music. I have to be physical. I have to, exercise every morning. And she was starting her day off like that. So she was in the elevator, going down, going outside for her run or whatever she was doing. She didn't really express what kind of exercise she was going to do, but she had on her workout gear, and it was clear that it was clear what she was doing. And she expressed herself, and she wished me a great day, to have a wonderful day. And she also said how it made her feel. So she was expressing herself. And that's what we have to do. And she was bold about it. Okay. I could tell you what she looked like. I can tell you all of those things, but that truly doesn't matter, because she was being true to who she is, who she's here on this planet to be, and how she wants to be seen, and how she wants the world at large to see her, and who cares what the world at large thinks about what she looks like. And that's how she stood on her square. Like, she really didn't care what people thought when she got on that elevator. She didn't care what people thought as she was walking through the lobby. She was on her mission. She was on purpose. And that's how we must live daily. So growing and taking action in our lives is what is on the table. The last number, change. This also brings about change in your life. Everything that's here is going to bring about that change. When you start to live life on purpose and being your authentic self, you will watch everything around you change, because you're dictating to the world how you want to be, how you want to be seen. And everyone around you will come into your life has to adjust to that, or they're adjusting, or either they're just getting in where they fit in. All right, they have to find where they fit in, because you're not having it. You're not having it any other way. You're not adjusting to someone else. They're either merging with you, partnering with you, and adding something to the table, adding something to who you are as a spiritual being, expressing yourself on purpose. And everybody wants to be a part of somebody who's expressing themselves and being who they truly are, because it's like, you have to admire it. There's something amicable about that. There's something about that that says, wow, I need her as my friend, or I need him as my friend. I need him in my life. I need her in my life. There's something about that that says, I need to be a part of what this person's a part of, because it's something that is true. This person is going to go far. The person is going to go far. It's the only way it can go. It's the only way it'll be. It can't be any other way. So change is happening, and that's what I'm paid. That's why I didn't want to belabor this message for the month of March and getting these birth numbers out. I knew that there was something that everyone needs to be aware of as we start and begin the month of March, because March is the beginning of change. It is the precursor to what's coming. So whatever you're focused on right now, whatever you're doing, make sure it's bringing about the change that you want to see in your own life. If you're stagnant, if you're waddling in some old, messy drama, or if you are trying to please others, if you're spending time worried about what others think, what they're doing, how they're going to feel about you, what they think about you, you're going to be, this change is going to be a change that you don't want. It could also be divine intervention. It could be. And that's what you want to hope for, because if you don't have the courage to muster up to muster up and express yourself for who you truly are, to trust yourself and look for understanding and insight, to become self-aware and evaluate your physical world, your microcosm, and nurture a solid foundation for yourself and for your family. But mainly, this is really about self, your self-preservation. Have faith that divine intervention will come in and make it happen for you. But it's going to come in a way, if it has to be divine intervention where you're not taking control and working in conjunction with spirit, then if you're allowing spirit to come in and do it, it may not be a smooth transition. It may not be a smooth change, because spirit has to unravel and just destruct whatever it is that this thing or that you're trying to hold on to. Spirit has to cut it off. And when spirit has to cut something off, it's sudden for you. It's something that is unexpected. So anything that's unexpected may throw you for a loop. It may make you feel vulnerable. It may make you feel insecure. It can just interrupt what you're doing at the moment. And when something is interrupted, it can be a nagging, annoying experience, right? And that's just putting it lightly. It could be heartbreaking. It can make you angry, but it will come. You will know when it's there, if you're not in control, if you're not working in conjunction with spirit and being on purpose. All right. So let me not belabor that point. You get my drift. Change is happening. So be true to yourself. And I put the card back, and the energy on the numerology card was about domestic harmony. Align yourself with spirit. Align your chakras from the base to the crown and from the crown to the base, and nurture all 7. There's also a chakra clearing meditation that I am offering on Friday nights at 5:30. So these will be live and virtual 30-minute sessions. And that begins this Friday, March 12th. So you can go onto my website, Pilates Chakras Tarot, and just click on book a session, and you'll see my menu for the group classes. But nonetheless, that chakra clearing meditation addresses the chakras, all 7 chakras, all right, and purifying the 7 chakras. So we go through all 7. And in this case, if this message resonates with you, as we go through purifying these chakras, you want to spend time at the throat, at the crown, and at the base, and taking on those attributes and calling those attributes into your higher self, owning them, harnessing them. In addition, that's all about, again, on my website, it says physical activity here. You can also get some fitness in with the Pilates that I offer. There are classes there. So feeling good, physical activity helps you feel good about yourself. As I mentioned, the woman on the elevator, she just said that she can't start her day without being some physical activity, some physical exercise, and listening to her music. So if that resonates for you, you can also join me for 30-minute, 45-minute sessions, group classes there. And that could bring about, that's about personal growth too. When we make a decision to take care of ourselves and take care of our vessel and nurture our spirit, we have nowhere to go but growth, to grow, to develop, all right? And again, change happens when we make a determination to take control of our lives and the outcome, all right? So that is the message here. I'm also going to pull some oracle. I got a new deck from a dear colleague of mine during the mentorship program that I just completed. So I have 6 dear friends that will be in my life forever. It's part of my soul tribe now, and I'm so grateful for them. But one of my soul tribe members gave me this deck, which is the Oracle of the Unicorns. And we know unicorns are mythical spirit animals. They bring about magic. And I always sent an icon or an emoji of a unicorn when we would communicate on Telegram and things like that. So she gave me this gift. She thought of me when she saw this deck, and she brought me this gift to the retreat. So I am so grateful, and I will cherish this deck for a lifetime. So I'm going to give us an oracle message from the Oracle of the Unicorns. Magic, about emitting that magic, making magic a part of your life. It is such a blissful feeling when you think about being a magical human being or being a magical spiritual being, expressing yourself on this physical plane as magic. So Spirit, what message do you have for us today that we need to know from our unicorns? All right, what message is the unicorns bringing us today? All right, come on. Come on, let's see what's coming out. Something wants to come out, but we're going to see. Let me change the way I'm shuffling this deck here. See what's coming. Something's going to come out. I knew it. Okay. A few things when they come out. So I'm going to take what turned over and what dropped out. All right. So the first card that's turned over is Beloved. Prepare for your life partner. Romance is returning to your relationship. Believe you are lovable. Big. All right. Believe you are lovable. Prepare for your life partner. Life is all about preparation. So whatever's happening in your life right now is preparing you for what's yours, what's next. All right. And again, based on us being on purpose, because there's change happening. So you're being prepared at this point for the month of March or what's coming in during the vernal equinox and beyond. So April is going to be a big month. All right. It's going to reveal itself to you. And as a life partner, if you're not with your life partner already, there's a life partner coming in for you for the month of April. And it's whatever's happening right now in the month of March is preparing you for that life partner, romance, and loving yourself completely. All right, so I want you to think about that and own that if that's relative to you. And then let's see the last card, awareness. And awareness is already on the table. That's the insight card, the 7th chakra. Look how beautiful that unicorn is. It's looking at you straight in the eye. Awareness. Live in the moment. Be conscious of your thoughts. Look for signs and guidance. Wow. Awareness. So that's just kind of expounding on the message that's already on the board from the 7th chakra, from the spirit realm. And I'll read it again. Be aware of your surroundings. Now, this is just coming from spirit right now. Take note of what's happening around you. Take note of what's happening in your world. Completely aware, seeking that understanding and awakening to what spirit is trying to share with you so that you may bring about the change that you want to see in your life. So I'll read from the card now. Awareness. Live in the moment. Be conscious of your thoughts. Look for signs and guidance. Ashe. And so it is. So that is your message at the top of March. If I do get a chance to do the messages, the birth number messages, I will be posting those as well. And if not, maybe I'll come back with another collective message at the top of each week, because again, my life is pretty busy these days. So I will leave it here, and I wish you all the best, and I hope this message did resonate with you. Take what did and leave the rest. Selah. I salute you.